spokesperson, San Diego Fire Rescue Department. Okay. We received the call at about 9:45. A passerby found what he thought might be a bomb, a suspicious-looking object there on the on-ramp here, the overpass. He notified authorities. We responded along with the police department. The CHP's headquarters are right nearby. Pacific Highway was closed down. A good stretch of it was closed down in front of the CHP headquarters as our bomb squad arrived and suited up along with a robot, did an evaluation of this suspicious object. The object itself was in a hard plastic case, kind of like a large hard plastic briefcase, black in color. It had a battery inserted on the front of it as well as some wires protruding. Again, it did have an ominous look to it. Taking all the precautions necessary in terms of shutting down northbound 5, the interchange from Interstate 8 to northbound 5 and Friars Road for about a minute. At that point in time, the device was disrupted in place. Can't really go into detail about the types of explosives used to disrupt the device. I can say, they didn't, they used the most efficient and effective way based on the evaluation of the object itself. Well, again, they practice for these types of things. They know the amount of disruptive materials to use to render an object safe. And again, it was concrete, and they checked for secondary devices. They made sure that people were out of the canyon areas around this area, the riverbed area, and proceeded to disrupt the device.
We're good. Unless there's anything else.
Any history on how they? I mean, it was just a passerby.
Passerby found it and just reported it to police. And again, that's a good thing to do. If anybody sees anything suspicious, do not take any chances. Don't touch it. Leave it in place. For the best of their abilities, keep people away from it and call 911. I mean, the person that found this did the right thing. They didn't try to touch it, move it. They didn't bring more people in to look at it. They just backed off and called 911.
Can you real quick describe a little more, because we heard that it was
Well, it was a large, hard black plastic case, kind of like a briefcase-looking object. It did have a couple of locks on it. It did have a battery attached, and there were some wires protruding from the front of the case. Can't really, theorize again, what was in it, what kind of locks were on it, what the intention of the whole object was. Again, whether it was hoax or not, we really don't know. Right. Again, in the course of doing this, and prior to the detonation or disruption of the object, the rail traffic was shut down. The traffic on northbound 5 was shut down, as was the traffic coming from eastbound 8. Actually, it was westbound 8 on to northbound 5. All those routes were shut down in addition to Friars Road. And again, it was just about a minute or so during the course of time it took to disrupt the object.